Hi there, and welcome to this week's broadcast. I am super excited to share over the next several weeks short interviews with some of my students. Now, these are students who joined my mini course From Doodles to Dollars, and then they came into my signature program, the Pattern Design Academy. And I think you're going to be very inspired to hear about what they were doing before they learned about surface design and what they're doing a very short time after coming into my hashtag Anne's Universe. Without further ado, let's jump in to this week's interview. So tell us where you are in the world.
So I live in a little town called Troutdale, which is very near to Portland, Oregon. I had started drawing when I was about 7 years old. I loved it. I would get in trouble in school because I'd be drawing when I was supposed to be listening to the teacher. I kind of put it aside when the kids were born. And then things happened in my life that actually made me turn and decide I need to go back to being creative. And it's really important. It's what I love to do. So then I started searching on Facebook, and there you were. When I took your Doodles course, I was so excited because, first of all, I loved that you were teaching us how to do Illustrator, but then we could do our own line drawings and then pop them into Illustrator, and everything that you showed us, I got more and more excited. It built into this huge, I can hardly wait for the next class. But I decided at that point that this is going to be something that I can really do because I got so lost in it and in loving that process that I thought, this is absolutely going to light my fire. So
like you had me. I would love to see.
This is one of the designs.
Oh, it's beautiful. And is this your most recent batch?
Yes. So it was with my watercolor paintings. I did some cherry blossoms. And
they're so beautiful. The cherry blossoms are amazing.
Thank you. So there's that. And there's these leaves.
Oh, I love how you did the shadow, right? Are they gray? Are they sort of gray and gray?
Gray and kind of a greenish gray and gray.
Oh, it's beautiful. So talk a little bit about your inspiration. So you love nature, you love to take walks and take pictures, and then talk about what do you do next when you're trying to develop patterns? What's your process look like?
So it is about, I'll make the little motif and then pop it into Illustrator, and then it's just kind of getting a feel for it. There's never really a clear idea when I start out, but it all just sort of unfolds, and it's hard to articulate it, but it's all based on an emotional response to what I'm seeing on the screen.
I love it. So then let's talk a little bit about color, because color can be challenging. So how do you get your inspiration for your color palettes?
So that's tricky because I do struggle with color. And it's not that I don't love it. I totally love it. But mixing them is sort of a mystery to me. And I've tried taking color theory, and I know there's a lot of different, approaches to it. But sometimes I'll look at a photograph and I see pictures or colors rather in that photograph. And then that's what I do to get my palette, because I've tried to come up with my own ideas. And then it doesn't work very well.
So tell us, what are you working on right now, and where can people find you and see the work? And if they wanted to buy one of your designs, where should they go?
So I am right now creating inventory to make children's clothing. And I want to get 22 pieces or 22 designs together. And then I plan to I'm going to put that on a site called Printful, and then integrate it to a Shopify, which I have not opened yet. But once I have those open, then people can get that clothing from the Shopify. I also have items on Society6 right now. Also, I created 3 coloring books, and those are on Amazon.
Fantastic. Yeah. Fantastic. So I'll need to make sure that I get all the URLs so that I can ensure that that's actually in below the video so that people can click on them to go. Is your Society6 shop under your name or something else?
My name.
It's on your name. Perfect. Perfect. So thank you so much for spending this time with me. I really appreciate it. And I can't wait for a further update in a month or so.
Oh, thank you, Anne. This has been really sweet.
Oh, you're so welcome.